Now to China, where there are murmurs of another crackdown, and it has already claimed its first casualty. The name is Bao Fan, one of China's top billionaire bankers. He's the banker to the likes of Tencent, Alibaba and Baidu. Bao Fan was a heavy hitter in the tech industry, but for the last 1 year, he's been missing. Yes, the same old story. No one knew where he was or why he disappeared. But today, Bao suddenly resurfaced with an explosive announcement. He said he's stepping down from his own company. It's called China Renaissance Holdings. One of Bao's co-founders will step up and take over his duties. But why is Bao leaving? The official explanation is personal reasons. Let me quote from what they've said. For health reasons and to spend more time on his family affairs. That's from a company statement. Of course, there's more to the story. Last year in February, Bao vanished without a trace. Chinese authorities had detained him without giving a reason. No public statement from the investigators, no announcement of a probe, and of course, nothing on the charges against him. The entire affair was hush-hush. And this was no small matter because this company, China Renaissance, is a listed company. So its top executive cannot just disappear without cause. It's like someone like Elon Musk being taken away suddenly without explanation. No posts on X, no press conference, no public statement. How would the investors of Tesla and SpaceX react? There's bound to be panic. In China, Bao Fan was put in a similar situation. And sure enough, there was panic. The stock of his company tanked. It fell by 28% after the disappearance. But Chinese investigators were unrelenting. Bao Fan remained out of public eye for the rest of the year. The last update came in August 2023. A report said the investigation is still on and Bao is cooperating. Almost 6 months later, he says he's stepping down. So is the probe over? Is Bao Fan being forced to resign, or is he doing it because he wants to? We don't have the answers, but we can see the pattern. Bao Fan is one of the many victims of a crackdown that is sweeping China's financial sector. Last year, more than 100 officials and executives were targeted, including bankers, investors, and brokers. And like always, it's happening on the orders of Xi Jinping. Last month, he issued an ominous warning, and I'm quoting, "Power is concentrated, capital is intensive, and resources are rich. There's no turning back, no relaxing, and no mercy in fighting corruption." He said this to China's anti-corruption agency, singling out 4 industries: finance, energy, pharmaceuticals, and infrastructure. So Xi Jinping has embarked on yet another crusade, painting himself as the modern-day Robin Hood, fighting corruption, taking wealth from the rich and giving it to the poor. This has been his playbook since 2013. Since he took office, he's purged tens of thousands of officials. Every time he senses a threat, he attacks people in the name of fighting corruption. He purges political rivals, real and perceived. He crushes potential threats. And it is in this series that China's financial sector is being hit. But why this sector? Because it has become a constant source of bad news. The Chinese economy is weak, the government is failing to revive it, so the Communist Party is intimidating the players, shifting the narrative. In December, China's top intelligence agency issued a statement. It asked citizens to not be influenced by those who sought to, quote-unquote, denigrate China's economy. The agency also vowed to, and I'm quoting, vowed to focus on strengthening economic propaganda and public opinion guidance. Since then, the Chinese state has targeted economists, financial analysts, and investment banks by censoring and intimidating them for their negative commentary. Xi Jinping has empowered his anti-corruption agency, but he is no Robin Hood. He is a bully, trying to force the financial sector into submission and in the process, driving away more investors from China.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.